Hi, I'm Gus Byleveld. I work with early stage founders who are still chasing product market fit or have a pipeline that's stuck. I'm what I'd call a technology and AI centrist. I don't believe AI should replace technologists. I believe it should supercharge human judgment by removing friction, capturing real customer truth, and turning conversations into faster learning and better decisions. And here's the key idea. Sustainable growth doesn't start with scale. It starts with learning faster than your market changes. Not with bureaucracy, not with invasive processes, and definitely not with a stack that your team hates using. Your real job is to build a learning engine, a simple, non-invasive system that captures what's actually happening with customers across sales, onboarding, product usage, and retention, and ties that learning to your financial reality. The learning engine. So think of your stack as a system that answers 4 questions every week. Who are we winning with and why? Or who are we losing with and why? Where do deals really stall? What behaviors predict retention or churn? And what change in our unit economics because of what we have learned this week? Before tools, you need one simple cadence. A weekly learning review. 1 metric per stage of the customer journey. And 1 rule. If we see the same pattern twice, we run a test in that week. That's the foundation. So let's look at the stack. You don't need heavy enterprise tools. You need 5 lightweight layers. 1. A simple CRM, where truth is stored, not invented. 2. Interaction is captured, calls are recorded, and meetings and data is extracted in real customer language. 3. Automation. Auto log, auto follow up, auto route work, no busy work. 4. Outreach measurement, not more activity, but which messages and channels create retained customers. 5. Retention signals, time to value, usage patterns, friction points, and engagement drop-offs. That's your early warning system. So let's look at where AI actually wins. AI shouldn't just produce more content. Your advantage isn't more output. Your advantage is faster learning per conversation. Use AI to structure messy conversations into consistent signals. Detect patterns across dozens of interactions. And recommend actions with humans making the final call. AI proposes, humans decide. Then tie learning to your financial reality. Sustainable growth means connecting learning to money. Weekly, track learning signals, conversions, time to value, retention risk. Monthly, track financial reality, cost of client acquisition, cost of sales, margin, churn impact. Then connect them all. If growth goes up but margin goes down, you didn't improve your business. If pipeline grows but retention is weak, you're scaling a leaky bucket. Sustainable growth is growth you can afford to repeat. Let me share what I think of as my 4-step playbook. 1. Instrument the customer journey. Capture all the data. 2. Turn conversations into structured learning. Get the raw data. 3. Automate the boarding parts. 4. Tie learning into unit economics. That becomes your growth flywheel. Evidence, learning, action, measurement, better evidence. So if you're still hunting for product market fit, don't build the perfect stack. Build a learning engine. Pick one place where you're currently guessing: pipeline quality, onboarding friction, churn risk, or outreach performance, and instrument it this week. Capture the evidence, the raw evidence. Create the learning loop, and then let AI help you see patterns faster than you could by doing it alone. That's how sustainable growth really starts.